Internet of Things, also Internet of Services, all kind of services, Internet of Services, and then development of artificial intelligence, and last but not the least, quantum computing, which will play a very major role in the development of any industry, because once our graduates or postgraduates get recruited in industry, they should have all the ideas and they should have trained to participate as a major contributor to technology, which explains the behavior of energy and material on the atomic and subatomic value. So you can think what quantum computing is going to play the role. So Sarala Birla University and all the universities, rather I should say, we give focus on preparing those kind of graduates who are having sufficient knowledge in the area of the topics which we have already discussed, like robotics and automation, 3D printing, collaborative robots, IoT, cloud computing, big and mining data, and development of artificial intelligence. So already this university has to introduce these topics in our syllabus so that our graduates or even postgraduate students of all the branches, rather now it is an era of multidisciplinary subjects. So students must be familiar with all the topics, not only familiar, rather they should get involved in it by doing term paper, projects, and thesis for MTech students or even projects for BTech students, so that once they join the industry, they should have the idea of all these topics and they can contribute in a better way for the development of the industry. So the idea behind this program was, let us listen to the experts from different companies, what are they expecting from our students, and what we are expecting from the industry, so that they can also update us in the area of what topics they need the students should know. So that is why the Board of Studies, accordingly, we have formed, and time to time the syllabus has been designed. That is a normal practice. But considering Industry 4.0, the very important role of the university will have to include these topics in our syllabus for all the branches, whether mechanical engineering or even civil engineering. Some topics would be relevant for them also. No doubt for computer science, electronics and communication, electrical and electronics engineering students, they are supposed to know all these topics. So I would like to mention, like, this technology 4.0 creates new intelligent factories that produce customized products. Like intelligent factory word I am using, the era of intelligent factory is going to come. Without that, you cannot sustain in the market. And the global market is really very, very challenging. If you have to compete, you have to have the vision to have customized products with all intelligent ideas. So the key technical innovations, it will be treated in technology 4.0. They create like a new system of communication. We'll have to change that development. No doubt we are going to have the development of third industrial revolution. That would be a new system of communication in which both the digital world and the real world are connected with each other, thanks to which machines, products in different processing phases, systems, and people having an individual IP address, exchange digital information via the internet protocol, direct communication between devices, advanced human-machine interfaces, then intelligent sensors with built-in system of individual identification, data processing and communication, incremental manufacturing technologies like 3D printing, which we have mentioned, both for prototyping and for the implementation of individual orders, are carried out in stages and breakthrough changes are and will be triggered by the scale of their application, synergy, integration, and development dynamics. So here we see the speed would be higher and the quality would be good. In a very simple words, very good quality product in minimum possible time. That is what we call the optimization. Then data processing in the cloud or fog with response dynamics at the level of milliseconds. And in milliseconds, analytics of large data sets on all aspects of product development and production, simulation techniques for the operation of real objects in their virtual representations based on the data provided and processed in real time, allowing to test and optimize the configuration of production processes before introducing physical changes. In nutshell, I can say, as I had told earlier also, in minimum time, the quality product, the industry should be capable of producing, because we have to compete in the market also. World market is very difficult, so the quality should be the main focus. So quality product, and also timing is very important. We may produce an item in 24 hours of time, or may produce item in 1 minute. So the production rate is also a very, very important parameter. So that will be taken care of by this 4.0 industry. Then a new generation of robots characterized by active interaction with the environment and with other robots to robots, and adaptation to changing conditions and requirements. Augmented reality systems supporting the design and servicing of the devices. Then cyber security solutions. That is again a very, very important area. Cyber security, we are saying the type of crimes in the industrial world or real general also. So the cyber security solutions ensuring secure communication and identification, as well as management access to systems and devices. So the experts, they will be there in the first session also, and then the next session also, and let us listen to the HR professional, what they are, what kind of engineers or they are expecting from the university. So we had discussion with our deans and the experts and the subject experts to introduce these kind of subjects in our syllabus, but further inputs from the HR professionals will add to our knowledge so that we can revise our syllabus, introducing these topics and making the students suitable according to the present industrial environment and the coming industrial environment. Because this 4.0, I am sure at least for next 10 years, we have to make students like that. And maybe as things are changeable, fifth industrial revolution, maybe after sometimes more advancement, we will be able to see. But at present, for this 4.0 industry, the university, all the universities of the world, not only in India, we have to prepare our students accordingly so that they will be suitable for the job, which whatever job will be assigned to them. Enterprises of particular industry sectors are currently at various levels of advancement of their work in the reorganization of production to a level of 4.0. The existing work, they are trying to reach to the level of 4.0. The development of enterprises towards Industry 4.0 requires rethinking the methods. Whatever they are talking, they have to redesign the method, processes, then IT solutions, additional forms used, whatever you are using, that need to be redesigned. Research on the ways of leading enterprises to implement Industry 4.0 is carried out in industry sectors. So here also, the role of the industry would be, for our PhD students also, research must be given priority in this area related to 4.0 industry, because they are going to be the future. Without that, our students, they won't be able to sustain in the market. So research on the ways of leading enterprises to implement Industry 4.0 is already carried out in industry sectors, in market segments, in clusters, in capital groups, and other formal structures. The research is most often carried out by consulting companies commissioned by public institutions or organizations. In addition, individual commercial companies in the IoT area promote their solutions for intelligent technical system in the industry. Commercial applications, production automation through productive maintenance to self-optimization of processes carried out by intelligent robots that very often we see on TV or going through our reports. Developed nations, they have already adopted and how they are doing it. Even a country like China, which is considered to be developing at the moment, the robotics and the speed, the speed in minimum time, maximum production, 50 decades. If you just see that when the industrial revolution started, Japan and all, no doubt in minimum time they used to produce maize, but the quality was not good. So today that concept is not going to be accepted in the market. 50 decades and 60 decades of 60 were very different. Today, only those who will survive, those who are quality, and the survival of the fittest, that is a well-known story. So there is a competition between all the developing countries, not only producing the quality items, but in minimum possible time. That is, the optimization techniques also need to be studied by our students. So optimization techniques also we should cover in our syllabus. It is already being covered. So the new paradigm of industry is already available for production companies, but its complete implementation is still under development. However, the question arises, what is the path or maybe instruction of companies to implement Industry 4.0? Unfortunately, this question cannot be answered in a clear and simple manner because it is impossible to develop a universal and useful for every enterprise step-by-step interaction due to variety of investment projects being carried out. But it is possible to present the general component of the industry. So with these words, I conclude my talk, and I congratulate the entire team for organizing this conference. Particularly, we are thankful to our CEO, Honorable CEO, Pradeep Kumar Verma ji, our registrar, Dr. B.K. Singh ji, all our distinguished deans. I would like to mention the name of Professor Dandin and Dr. Bajaj and the entire team and all associated members. Worked very hard in last 1 week. We are having regular interaction, and in spite of this pandemic scenario, they are working online. And today we have this program, and I wish in both the sessions we will be benefited, our faculty members, and accordingly, please note down all the points suggested by all the HR professionals so we can re-revise our syllabus accordingly as per their advice. Thank you once again. Thank you one and all. Thank you so much.